As you're creating a culture of continuous quality improvement in your program, it's very important that you're inspiring and motivating staff. So inspiring staff is really connecting them to the difference that they're making. It's important to talk to them about this difference. First of all, make sure that they understand the mission of the organization and be very clear about the impact that they're having on the community and the children in that community. Tell them every day. Talk about any specific instances that you see. If you see, for example, if homework is a part of your program and you see that they have been working with a certain child to read during that time, and you've seen a real improvement in that child's reading ability, tell them, hey, I have seen so much improvement in Luke's reading this past month. That is a lot due to your hard work with him. I really appreciate it. I know that he does as well. It's really through your feedback and enthusiasm that you can help staff build investment in your program and the kids and the community. And by inspiring them, it's really going to build that shared vision in your program and that inspiration and motivation to work towards continuous quality improvement and building your program to the best it can be. Outside of inspiring your staff by working towards the mission, thinking about the vision for your program, thinking about all of the impact they're having on the kids. You can also motivate them by tying their individualized professional development plans to your CQI plan and your QRIS goals. So think about what your staff needs to work on to meet those QRIS requirements and put them in the IPDPs. This could be that they need to have professional development in positive relationships or conflict resolution. Remember those PD requirements that we had in that nice checklist that we looked at earlier in the course? You can also link the IPDPs to motivators, whether those are once you complete all of your professional development for the year, maybe you get a bonus, or maybe you get an extra vacation day. Maybe you get to leave an hour early on a Friday. Maybe if everybody in the entire program completes a goal, then there's a big celebratory lunch. I know that in one of the programs that I worked in, if we met a certain registration goal, then we got to have a day off before Christmas. So there's a lot of different ways that you can motivate people to work towards a goal for the program. As you're thinking about motivation, make sure that you're thinking about what really motivates people and think about what they would like. What might motivate you could be completely different from somebody else. I would love to have a Starbucks gift card, but somebody else might hate coffee and would not really enjoy that at all. Somebody might really like to have some time off, and somebody else would say, do I get paid for that time? Because I want those hours. It just depends. Be very conscious about what your staff would appreciate as motivation and thanks for all their hard work. You can even take the time to ask them what they would like as some motivation or as a thank you. So as we're thinking about that, you want to make sure that as you're working, as we're thinking about a culture of continuous quality improvement, you're thinking about what are we doing to make sure that our staff are working on these goals, but also think about what are you doing to celebrate these goals. Once you've completed a CQI plan goal, once you've completed an IPDP goal, once you've made progress on something that's long-term, maybe once you've even completed your CQI plan, because that's hard work in itself. But how are you going to celebrate those accomplishments? Because those are all a lot of effort put in. And that's part of creating a culture of continuous quality improvement, showing that you appreciate everybody's hard work into doing all of that together. And so really making sure that you take that time, taking the time to inspire everybody, motivating them, and then at the end of the day, celebrating and saying thank you. So take some time and think about how are you going to thank your staff next time that they work towards continuous quality improvement. What would make them feel good? What would make you feel good? And think about how you can motivate everybody to help your program be the best it can be.